Hey, you know, see if Savs want to hop in, get extra body in here.
if you want to. But hey, y'all, this is the Direct X Show. What's going on with everybody? You know, we didn't do it yesterday. You can blame me. I was watching them damn Dodgers, but they came through for me today. So, you know, don't everybody got lives and stuff like that. We try to find out where everybody at. So people probably popping in like Heybot and the rest of them. So, let's introduce the panel. Tuck Master, tell them what's up with you.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy DJ Tuck Master, the original Pony Killer. And I do mean the original Pony Killer because I cannot stand Stoney at all. So let's get this show rolling.
All right, all right. So then we got over here Mr. Flip Money. Money online. Tell them what's up, man.
Hey, what's good, everybody? This your boy Flip Money, aka Forza Horizon Lover. I'm loving this game, man. I'm loving it. What's good, people?
All right, all right. And then, man, we got my man Triple Cup Chuck. Are you up?
Man, I'm always up and I'm with it. Man, I'm so with it right now. I'm gonna eat cereal out of a cup.
Yeah,
And game. That's how I do. I multitask.
okay, he with it. He with it. So, we do it different around here. We don't talk about what we talk about. We just go around, like you say, the gaming nights of the round table. That's what we calling ourselves now. So we haven't spoke about too much of nothing. So, Flip, what's been on your mind in this week of gaming in these gaming streets?
Hey, man, listen here. This Forza, I'm telling you, I'm loving this game. This Forza is the truth. I did not think that Forza Horizon was going to be this high. I mean, I just played dibble dabble in the demo. This game is the truth. Not only that, I'm happy to hear that Microsoft is doing a little streaming service, man. I'm
Okay.
happy about that shit, man. Like I just heard this today, man. So I can't wait for it. I'm against I'm with anything that gives you options. I mean, I understand Sony doing it, all these other companies doing it, but are they successful at it? So that means Microsoft still has the chance in the ring to get this streaming service off the ground and start kicking ass.
All right. All right. So, how you feel about it, Chuck Master?
I tell you right now, man, the Horizon game is just. I mean, I didn't think I would. I mean, I like card games. I usually play card games, but I usually play them and then put them up for a while. I can't put this game up. I can't put this game down, fellas. I mean, for some reason, this doggone game got me hook, line, and sinker. And then the Tomb Raider game, I'm still playing it. I mean, that game just it gets better every time when you play it. I'm just looking forward to these games like come on later on this year, like the new Cowboy game. I'm really looking forward towards that. I've been hearing a lot of good things about that game. But I tell you right
Kind of
now, fellas,
You talking about Red
I
Dead?
love to see this streaming service take off for Microsoft. I really would.
Hang on. We're gonna talk about that a little later, Chuck. We just trying to see what's going on. Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. So, Chuck, what's been going on in the gaming streets for you?
man, man, same old thing. Kicking ass and kicking more ass. But yeah, with me, I'm kind of on board with the Forza Horizon too. It's something about that game like people you can't really put your finger on it, and I kind of think I know what it is. It's actually one simple thing. It's very simple. It's called good old fashioned fun. The game is just fun. It's beautiful to look at, but overall, it's fun. So when I'm playing the game and I'm drifting around the curves, and I'll be holding my breath when I'm hitting the gas, I'm trying to ease the gas and ease on the brakes, and I'm doing that while I'm trying to turn and bump and hit the other car and trying to keep them out my way while I'm drifting around a curve. And then knowing I'm supposed to be hitting the brakes, but I'm gonna bounce off this other car so I can keep it going. And then the way the car handling it can rip right back into place, and then you can hit on the gas and you just take off. And then the way it's going, like it's getting faster and faster when you drive, you actually can feel like the pressure, like you when you going, and the more pressure just building up, and you can feel the speed while you driving. So when I was riding behind the wheel and I got the little straightaway going, I was like, ooh, and I'm talking about, I felt like my body just locked up because I ain't want to move because it felt like I was going so fast. And like how you got to hold the steering wheel steady when you're driving fast. The faster you go, the steadier you have to be. So I kind of felt like I had to stay steady because if I would have moved a half inch, I think I would have flipped that car. I was going so fast, and you could actually feel like you're going that fast. I mean, they really did. Delilah had said that the other day. I want to give a shout out to Delilah, but when she said that, it really rung a bell in my head. That game is good old-fashioned fun for people that don't know.
All right.
Well, he building too.
Oh, we got Hebot. I didn't even check. I was sitting there posting out the link. Oh shit. Hebot, tell him what's up.
Just came in, but yeah. What's up, my brothers? What's going on? What's going on? Just, here in the gaming streets, dodging ponies, trying to survive, having controllers thrown at me, same old, same old. What's up, guys? What's going on? Did I walk in too late, or am I just in time?
Just on time, good brother. Just on time.
On time, man.
That's fantastic. Then.
So in the gaming streets, what caught your attention in these gaming streets other than the ponies?
The bullshit that always goes on all the time. I've seen articles talk about PS5 having VSync and possible backwards compat. Like, it's brand new news. Like, Xbox haven't been doing this the last 3 to 4 years. Then people crying because they still think Phil ain't bringing these freaking Japanese games over. When I keep telling them that it's Sega and Atlas that's not playing nice because they're having they're active, with their nationalistic ways and practices, but they don't want to hear that, So I call bullshit, because if Namco and Square Enix and Capcom have been playing fair with Xbox, and what have they been having? They've been having success. Namco games are selling, Square Enix games are selling, Capcom games are selling. It's because they're playing nice with Xbox and their fans. So I don't want to hear it when they say, "Oh, Atlas, Sega, they need to go over there and create friendship." Dude, listen, Sega, had 14 exclusives on OG, and that was because Microsoft went with Peter Moore and paid for them shits. That's the only reason. Same way they paid for Blue Dragon, and the same way they paid for Lost Odyssey with the former creator of Final Fantasy. Okay, every time Microsoft had to have big dog exclusives on Xbox, they have to go out and pay for it. Meanwhile, you got Yakuza, Project Judge, Fist of the North Star, games like Persona, where it says published by Sega and developed by Atlas, or vice versa, or Sega published, Sega developed, and yet is exclusive on Sony's console. It says only on PS4. Why? I don't understand why. They're not paying for it. They're not paying for exclusivity. They're not paying for development. They're not paying for the publishing, which is marketing. So why is it exclusive? Oh, because there's more games sold in Japan. PS4 sold. Okay, so bring it out digital. Digital is no cost to you, and you're still going to make more profit, and it's region free. So all you got to really do is dub it, and you dubbing it for PS4. So it's not like you got to pay more money. So what's the excuse? I call bullshit. Other than that, I'm enjoying the fact that everybody's shoving it in the fucking face with Forza Horizon 4 success. I'm glad that we've given it back to the ponies, same way they do it to us, because it's all fair game. If they could do it, we could do it. I'm glad people are enjoying the game for sure. Sad to see that actor from The Walking Dead passed away. That was pretty sad. And I'm trying to finish Forza Motorsport 7 now, because once I tried that Forza Horizon, man, I got the itch. I want to play it bad, but I want to finish 7. I want to finish 7 first in order to get there. I'm almost done, but that shit is like 500 plus races, man. It's retarded. Yeah. Retarded.
No, that Forza Horizon is the truth, man.
Yeah, and then I got Tomb Raider. Shit, I ain't even touched Tomb Raider yet. Homebone, I played the first level when I saw that little kid die when he was hanging on that thing, on that building, because the whole city got, I think was water that came into the city. I was like, oh hell no, this gonna be an experience.
Spoilers first.
Say spoiler. Spoilers.
It's a
it is a spoiler. My bad. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. It is a spoiler. I'm sorry. But once I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm in for a journey here. So I'm itching, man. But I'm trying to finish some of these old games because my catalog is ridiculous. So that's so far so good. That's what I'm seeing. How about you guys?
Yeah, but no, that Forza's off the chain. I saw I've been kind of playing lately. It took me off a little bit off of Madden. I got 2K, and I ain't even been taking no time to play that. But I've been driving. I got to level 20. So
Right.
I can go play everything. Oh, they got a level. This ain't no spoilers. People didn't saw it already. Where you can go get in the Warhawk. And
Okay.
you just rolling and they make like the little miniature Halo ring, and you hear Cortana
Nice.
calling, and they got you in the Master Chief suit while you driving.
Right. That's what's up.
I said, okay, that's cool right there.
I even heard, is this true? I don't know if you guys know. I even heard they have like little Easter eggs. Like they got the crazy taxi car somewhere in there, and the one for Outrun.
Okay, they have. Yeah,
that's what I heard. Yeah,
it's they showing a montage for a racing game. So they even give a shout out to Gran Turismo. But you gotta go find it.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's
they're going off of.
Oh, okay. Sony, where's our shout out at?
Sony ain't doing shit.
Man, give you shit. So, but the game look beautiful. To me, the game looks. That's the best game I done saw in this GNT. On my eyes, you know, I might got some thick tendons and some cataracts in my eyes. That shit looks glorious to me.
It's called catabias, but we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But
right, Flip? Flip know my lingo.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, even like I didn't even think I was going to like England or Europe like that. I like the shit.
Right. Because it's different. Yeah, me too. I was like, it's probably going to feel weird because we're not really familiar. But nah, man, they just know what the fuck they're doing, bro. That's all it is.
Playgrounds get cool, man. They I understand, man. Microsoft could pay them motherfuckers double. You glad I ain't feel? I give y'all a nice ass bonus.
Now, Bone. Remember what I asked you in the party? And I wanted to know this from everybody. Seeing how big and open world this game is and how beautiful and fleshed out. Shout out to Lady. She even got the base model Xbox, and she telling me that thing looks nice on her shit. So I was wondering, what other game do you think they can make? Because clearly they got the potential to make other games from making this, and that's all I'm sitting there looking at. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I wonder what else could they make if they can make this goddamn game look this goddamn beautiful. So what other game you think they could make, or you want them to make or whatever?
That would be interesting to see them make. That's what you're trying to say, right? I get what you're saying. That's a lot. I mean, they could definitely see, and the thing is, they're British too, so that seeing them do Fable would make sense because they understand the culture. They understand, obviously, the humor. They definitely know how to visually bring a striking, visual striking, atmosphere to their environments and obviously to their worlds. So they could definitely pull off Fable. What would be nice to see them do something new, like an intellectual property, something original and new, right off the hip from their heads. Something different. Even something in the future would probably do anything. I just think they know what they're doing. I'd be interested to see how they translate gameplay, because driving is obviously different than you doing an action game or doing a fighting game. But I'm pretty sure they're pretty. They have a lot of people in their development house that has the expertise to do different things. I'm pretty sure of it. That's why they probably chose them to do Fable, because I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. That's the other game. They're doing 3 games right now, supposedly.
I don't think they're doing Fable.
You don't think so?
No, I think I told Flip last night. If I passed out drunk. I said, what about Perfect Dark? We ain't saw a good ass Perfect Dark.
Oh yeah.
Make it kind of like what you call it, semi-open world.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like Tomb Raider, where it's one big map and it connects. Yeah, semi-open. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they probably could pull off Joanna Dark nicely too.
Yeah, but from what I'm
isn't she like British too? Huh?
Say that again.
Nah, I said, for what I heard, that they was working on an RPG. So I don't think that, even if they did Joanna
Well, I mean,
Dark
they
open
can make
world
the
You can make it. You
somebody
can
else.
RPG.
they can make the game action, but with RPG elements, just
Yeah,
not too heavy. You know what I mean?
just like what you call it. That's RPG, really. Mass Effect.
American
Right,
RPG.
right,
American
right.
RPG. You just say that. American RPG.
Americanized style, right? Like an Americanized RPG, Western RPG is what they call it, right?
Right.
It's true. It's true. That's a good. That's actually that would actually be a nice, interesting pick that you said, Bone. Perfect Dark, Joanna Dark.
We
What?
haven't saw her in a while. Talking about
Mhm.
long and bring. You see how Laura came back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
How-
I can't see them making on no Joanna Dark game though.
No.
Why is that?
I just don't see that that wouldn't be a good fit for because the games that they make is look like the experience come from games that they make over games like how they doing with Forza. I mean y'all they can't take credit away from them, but y'all gotta remember like Forza the base game is coming from Motorsport and it's coming from Turn 10, and
Yeah,
by
from
this coming
Turn
from Turn
10.
10. Yeah, they
Yeah, but
get
Turn
the
10
assets
but
they
Turn-
already getting, so they getting a cheat sheet as is. So now when they coming out with a game, they better bet would be to use some of Fable assets and then just making a game like that's what they known for doing. So
Yeah,
Well,
but
check
it's
this
bet-
out. Check this out. Trip. If you notice, what they did with Forza is they made it more colorful and gave it more like an arcadey type feel, on
Right.
top of the simulation. You know what I mean? Joanna Dark always had that colorful, vibrant kind of arcade action style game. If you ever noticed from back in the day, if they change it to third person, they can probably pull it off. Definitely with the style because of that, because of the fact that definitely because of the style they have as far as making things vibrant, colorful. So I think that part they would have down pat. I don't even think they would need a cheat sheet like you're saying, because I know what you're saying. You're saying that they already had a very strong foundation built on with Forza Motorsport, and they just applied it to make Horizon, which you're right in a lot of ways. But I think what's his name, the guy from Turn 10, Dan Greenwald, right? Dan Greenwald.
right, okay, yeah.
He said that they kind of just gave him advice on how to do certain things, but everything that they actually created in the game came from in-house, from themselves. Like that, they were more like advisory. They didn't really had to help them with how they make the cars feel or anything like that. They did that on their own. That's what he said, or what he alluded to in an interview when they did Forza Horizon 2. So, I mean, it's possible. It's possible because I do understand what you're saying for sure. I know what you're saying.
That sound good, but you know as well as I know, they is not building Forza Horizon from ground up. They can give him all their credit. That's him being humble.
Well, this
But
one
they
they
is
did
not-
supposedly. That's what
how-
they said.
Yeah,
You
but
talking
how
about
Horizon and Horizon and Motorsports are two different games.
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah, but they not built. But both
They
of
just
those
have
games
cars.
is not
They
built
just
from
have
the ground
access.
up.
They have
Well,
access.
the new one they said they built from the ground up.
That's what, yeah.
Like straight from the ground up. That's what they said. They built it completely from the ground up. Like everything is brand new. All the assets they're using, even the car, everything, the technology to do the tracks. That's what they said. Again, we're all speculating because I get Triple Cup's point of view, and I do understand what he's saying too. So I mean, I don't know. It would be interesting though, but I think they
But
could probably
that's
pull
just
off
like-
something like that.
That's just like when Creative Assembly made Halo Wars 2. They had a
Yeah.
blueprint, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't do nothing. 343 to come on my looks of some stuff like, hey, this is a lore of the story.
Right.
But when you
Yeah,
get money,
but
that
they
people
had
gonna
a
put money in back
foundation
you.
though. There's a foundation with the difference between
But they-
Joanna Dark is she has zero foundation. They'll be building her from the ground up like they did
Why
Tomb
wouldn't
Raider.
But
That
why
like,
would
like Tomb Raider 3.
but see,
Tomb
yeah,
Raider
but-
3 is not built from the ground up. That's
Yeah.
why it was a different studio that did the third one. It still came out as good as or better than the first two because they had the blueprint already.
Right.
No, but
No,
they
so
got
that was say with Fable
it's called
have a
money.
blueprint already.
But it's
That's what
called
they
for
known
money.
for taking games with blueprints already.
But I think it's the money. See, it's the money. They wasn't a big. See, Microsoft just sit there and bought them a brand new building. They didn't
Right,
hire
right.
all these people. They didn't have the resources.
Because they can hire all types of people
All
that
type
done
of
all
stuff.
types
Now
of
you
different
just sit there and
games.
say, let me
Yeah.
see what you can do. Like Microsoft didn't buy them for no reason. Trust me, they had to go sit there. Microsoft did their research. They were sitting there looking at maybe concept. video game concept, seeing what they really can push, and say Microsoft say, well, hey, I got the money.
Yeah,
You're willing to sign your name on the dollar. You already proved to us what you can do with this. So you say you can do this. So let's go.
Right.
And I don't see nothing wrong with a little helping hand, even if they did get a little helping hand from somebody else to help them to make Joanna Dark. There's nothing wrong with that. They got all the money and backing of Microsoft, so I mean,
but that's what happened with Guerrilla. Didn't Guerrilla get help from Naughty Dog when they did Horizon, and from the guys from Project Red?
Right.
Because they never did a game like that. And look at how Horizon turned out for them. It was a success, even though I think it's boring, but still.
But you got to think about it, though. They getting more. I mean, you got to think about all the credit they getting right now is off of, to me personally, is off of the backs of Turn 10.
Right. I get it. Yeah, I get exactly
until they come out with their own game. When they come out with their first, when they come out with their game.
Like intellectual property. Right. That's why I said it'd probably be better if they're doing it like a brand new one. Because it would be interesting to see what they can conjure up and come up with. That's why I said that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. They come out something just completely left
to get their own respect, and they won't live in the shadow of like Turn 10. Like, yeah, but you got Turn 10. I get what you're saying.
Right.
I get exactly what you're saying.
Now that's what I really want to see from them.
Who knows? I think they could with the like Bone said, since they're getting all this money, and Microsoft built them a brand new studio house, and they can get all types of engineers and people and developers from other places. They could probably pull it off and surprise the hell out of everybody. That's why it's exciting times right now.
So what game is it that you think that they can do then, Chuck? What game do you think that pops in your head? Like,
yeah, Chuck. What they can make?
Now, personally, my whole thing was RPG. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they could grab the assets off of the Fable that they already had and take those and twist them and do their thing that they have and make a whole different type of Fable game that's actually a venture game, and just use, instead of having to just build all the assets like the trees and the land, instead of having to rebuild all that, they could use a lot of those assets. They could actually use some of the mechanics that they had in the game and actually just build a story and then put the RPG elements where you can add in stuff. I think that'd be like a quick, for their first game to come out, that'd be the easiest way for them to come out with a first game. And then after they get a little success off that, then come with a completely, game from just a brand new IP and their own thing. Then that'd be the perfect way to come with that. But my thought would be the first thing they need to put their hands on.
You're saying they should use the assets from like the Legends, right? From Fable Legends.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's the only thing they can use.
Yeah, that game looked beautiful too. It looked nice, even though it didn't play too good.
That's all they need.
Beautiful. Yeah.
But that's all they need with Forza. Like the same thing. They don't need, they don't need people from Forza to help to do it. They got the material to do it with. Now with Fable, they're gonna have the material. And think about they can add in the extra stuff and they add the details, and they making a bigger team. They can make a Fable online open world with a story mode. Or they could do this. They could use that or do Scalebound. They could bring that back.
Wow, you know what? I was thinking that's going back in my head.
Yeah,
I was thinking that would be interesting if they could pull off something like Scalebound. That's what I was gonna say originally, but I didn't.
Yeah, don't Microsoft own all the assets to Scalebound?
Yeah, they own the IP. That's all theirs.
They had to give them all the work they did.
That's what I was thinking about. What they could do is bring Scalebound back.
Well, they should, because a lot of people were hyped for that.
I think they will.
Just let them rebuild the whole game. And just use the assets and use the format.
But like you just said, Chuck, you said they good for using other assets. Them assets is already there. They just got to build off them assets.
Yeah.
And
either way, you still got to give them credit, because what they've done is a technical masterpiece, regardless. You know, they've done a really good job with Forza Horizon series, and especially this new one. It's retarded. You can't take anything from them either. You know.
I'm like I say, I said I wasn't gonna play this shit tonight, but watch, I'm gonna get on that shit and start driving.
I think what I like so much about Horizon is just the fact that you can easily, if there's like a race that you really can't control the car, you go in there and change the settings real easily and get them to the right settings where you can handle the car better. I think that's my biggest improvement on all of them, really. That they made it where you can really handle the car the way that you want to handle it. So I give them kudos for all of that. I mean, the graphics is good, the gameplay is good, just the whole damn thing is good. Okay, hell, I mean, it's like I was in a race the other doggone day. I went on there and looked at the doggone side. Hey, I'm over there just looking at the damn scenery. Forgot about I was in the race. Put my damn car up and everything.
Man,
Go ahead.
no, I about to say, man, when I got the plan, all of a sudden I just pull up the map. And it went from like, you know what I'm saying, occasional 1 or 2 droppings of that, you know what I'm saying, go here, go there. So I look on my map, man, they got about like 100 things. They'll drop like 10 things at one time. Like, you can go do these tours here. Boom, 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 boom. Or you can do these over here.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, shit, what should I do?
All
Where
you
should
doing
I
is
go?
unlocking it and then popping up more stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I gotta say this, man, to my European gamers across the pond. Stop it. Please stop it with the Frackle Knackle Bull. Stop it. Like, enjoy the game. Stop worrying about it's not accurate with, this is not accurate. No game is going to be accurate with a lot of stuff. Please cut it out. Just play the game and enjoy it. Stop trying to make the game as if it was yours. Oh, wow, was this my country? This my street? Like, God damn it, you're not going to see your block. You're not. The cars are not going to drive past your block or drive past your house. Stop it. I've seen a lot of.
It's supposed to be a
that.
representation of
You're not gonna see the inside of Madison Square Garden if you see the building.
Right, stop it. And it's not just for them; it's just for everybody. If they make if they make one of my best game of all time, GTA in Philly, you think I'm gonna be like, yo, man, I'm mad because they ain't show my house or they ain't show my block? What? Like, come on, man, play the game and enjoy it. Like, this is what this game is for. The game is fun.
There's people that were complaining about it. I didn't even know that.
Yes, it's people who complain about that. People who complain about us. They think the game is they think the game is there.
Like, oh, right.
I'm like, I didn't know that. I'm like, what? They really
that's like me complaining about Grand Theft Auto 5. It's in LA,
Right.
but some of the stuff like, okay, I can know that's Santa Monica. Oh, I know that's West LA, but everything ain't there. I'm like, okay, that's the Beverly Center, but that's not across the street from the Beverly Center. But why would I get mad at it? It's the closest you can get.
Well, it's what I found
it's supposed to be a representation, nothing more,
Right,
nothing
a
less.
simulation. It
like-
doesn't mean that it has to be accurate.
It was like in Spider-Man, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Chuck. Finish what you're gonna say. I'm sorry.
You can go ahead.
When I was playing the Spider-Man PS4, right, the new one, they show what's that? The Guggenheim, right? The art museum, and it's the same building, accurate, really nice and everything. But I was just there not too long ago because my daughter, she majored in college for art, and I had to take her there several times to do some stuff and take pictures or whatever. Right across the street from the Guggenheim, and it's basically Central Park. But in the game, they had something else completely different, which is another monument across, and then Central Park was like a block and a half away from it. So that wasn't accurately depicted in that sense. But it was, the representation was there. So, you can't complain about that because it's impossible to do that based on the parameters of the games, because then it would be too big. You know what I mean? It would be way too long to get to one point to another if they did exactly like the accurate in the map or in real world, So it makes sense, but I guess that's what y'all talking about.
Right. It just, exactly. It's supposed to be just a good representation. Cause I got one too. Mafia 3 was in New Orleans. And I say nothing in there on that game was right, with no neighborhoods, no street. Nothing was right. But when I seen it, I said, oh, that's a good representation in New Orleans, because it got that same look and the same feel in the streets and the way the neighborhoods look, the different areas look. They don't have to have the houses in the streets. They just got to say, okay, I know how this area, they do have areas like this in New Orleans. They got areas like this here. And they got, the ponds and, everything. I'm like, okay, cool, good representation. People be complaining about street for street and, oh, they got this monument on this side and this is supposed to be on that side. Like, no, it's just supposed to be a representation. Say, oh, y'all have monuments over here just showing y'all different stuff. It's not supposed to be that precise. I don't know why people trip out on that, because why would you want a game to be that precise?
But I mean, they have buildings at least that are the right buildings from New Orleans, right? In some areas, or no?
No, nothing. When I say nothing, I mean they just got the look, the way it looks. It looks like
the
New
atmosphere.
Orleans.
The look,
the way the houses look and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
That is New Orleans, but it just don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
say that
that's
about
where the
the
start and
division.
finish. Yeah,
Yeah, you can say that
the
about the
division
division.
more street accurate though, ain't it?
Nah, I mean they don't call that Madison Square Garden, even though
Right.
you know that's Madison Square Garden. You know you in Times Square, but they ain't Times Square.
Right.
Right.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, they
you,
just
you,
You
couldn't use
gotta
the
pay for that
names.
too. That's
Yeah, they gotta
another
pay for
thing.
them names. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got paid.
You gotta pay
So
for all
like
that
so
shit.
like looking on the map or whatever, yeah, you're like, okay, wow, it look just like it, but you ain't gonna see them names. Like, nah, they ain't gonna do
Yeah.
that. Like having a license to have card names inside your game. If you know you gotta come up with some other ways of putting that exact same card in there,
Yeah,
but with a
them
different
ones
name.
Yeah. So what's up next? Shoot, we got everything about that. So off the Forza. So let's go get with the belly of the beast. Xbox came out this morning with this streaming service that got some motherfuckers losing their minds. They losing their
Oh.
rabbit ass minds. I'm going back and forth in my desk, and I'm going on my tweet deck, and motherfuckers is losing
Better.
their mind
Better.
over a streaming service that ain't even out yet.
Right.
Microsoft just came out and said, "Hey, we got this thing. We're gonna work on it." It's supposed to be easy for developers to work on it because it's a server. It's gonna be a big old server farm with a bunch of Xbox Ones.
Right.
So,
Four of them
uh,
actually, to be
yeah,
exact, on each one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Chuck, how do you feel about that? Chuck,
Chuck.
gone.
I'm here.
Chuck.
Say,
I
We're
said
talking.
Chuck. I didn't say Tuck. I said Chuck. So go on and talk, Tuck. Tell them how you feel about the streaming service. And whoever they're popping and eating, popping.
are you saying Tuck or Chuck?
I said Chuck, but I said go on, Tuck.
Go ahead, Chuck. You got it. You got it.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I think the streaming service is great because just think about it. Okay, if you go out of town, you know, usually people that's like Xbox crazy, they're going there, take their Xbox system with them to the place where they're gonna vacation at. They don't have to do that no more. They take their tablet, play the Xbox game. Of course, you gotta buy it. But hey, I'm all for it. Whatever Microsoft does, I'm all for it anyway. So I just think that I think what Microsoft they do a lot of waiting to see how other people do the streaming concepts.
Who in the background open it up?
Waiting, and then when they perfect it, then they're gonna bring it out. So I'm all for what Microsoft's gonna bring out.
All right.
Y'all get me now?
Yeah. So Tuck, how do you feel about the streaming service? The Xbox came out and said that that they're working on, even though they said they was working on this shit at E3. I don't know why it's a fucking surprise, but how do you feel about it, man?
I mean, me personally, this is like common knowledge, and it's supposed to be like people tripping out on stuff like this here because they want to find something to trip out on. Everybody knowing this is the way of the future, they just fighting the way of the path. Because I mean, Xbox know that pretty soon it's gonna go from consoles to just going to your TV, turn it on. They knew that stuff like Alexa and stuff like that is more acceptable in people's homes. They trying to conquer the living room. You gotta stay ahead of the game. Why even pretend like video game is not going to the streaming service? Casuals know this here. In the near future, maybe not this generation, but the generation after that, it's going to be all online completely, 100%. We know this here. Matter of fact, next generation might be 100% online. So, with that step, it's just what that word they use? Evolution. That's all it is. So people need to go ahead and just go along with these growing pains, because that's what we're gonna have to go through to see better gaming.
I mean, and Kevin, you think about it. I mean, like I said, Microsoft as a company is not dumb. They wait until you see how these other streaming companies see how they're gonna do and see what they're gonna have to do to tweak it up a little bit to make the thing work. So, like I said, I'm all for whatever they're gonna do.
Yep. Flip, turn your Forza down before I get copyrighted.
Oh shit, you can hear that?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, You know what? I told Chuck and them when I popped in the party, like, listen, man, there's nothing wrong with this. What Microsoft is doing, they found a way to give you a handheld console. They found a way to give you that. You can play this on your phone. You can play it on your tablet. You know, you can do whatever. Like, I mean, that's a genius idea. Let's try to attack everything at once. What will be the best way for us to have a handheld, a streaming service, backward compat, Xbox, so forth and so forth. I mean, even though bam, a streaming service. There's nothing wrong with option, man. For people who don't want it, they don't have to get it. You still got your console, but for those who like to go on who's going to be on a go like that, take a little trip or whatever. They want to be able to play with their friends and stuff like that while they friend home or whatever, and they out and about. Man, pull up your phone. There you go, bam. There you go. I got you. Or whatever, throw your little controller up to it, or your tablet, or whatever device that you have, and throw the streaming service on it. I look at it like this: some people worry about, well, what about the physical copy of the game and this, so forth and so forth. Okay, if you want to continue on going to the most hated company of all time, I can't stand them bastards. I hope they run out of business. GameStop. Well, go ahead and trade your $60 games in for $15. I mean, that's on you. I don't like them motherfuckers. So, I see nothing wrong with streaming games. Like, if it's a game that you have and you don't play this game, you don't play the game and it's one and done or whatever, what best way to do it to keep it, to have it a digital copy? Somewhere down the line, we know Microsoft is going to do this. They're going to have some type of trade option on digital games. We already know that. And I don't understand why people, I ain't going to say no name, up there whining and crying about well, I'm not gonna be able to own my game and stuff. Like, come on, man. So how many times you gonna play that fucking game? Like, do you really need that game to fill in the touch or whatever? I move with the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's time. If it's time for digital era, then that's what I'm ready for. Some people just want to sit there and whine and complain about something. I don't get it.
How they gonna call themselves a nerd and they don't want to keep up with technology? How could you call yourself geek?
They ain't no nerds
unless you keeping up with technology. Man, what is these people thinking? Just think about this here, Flip. Like how you were just saying, know what it's gonna be all about? Your gamer tag. Your gamer tag is like your license. You can go up to your TV, put your gamer tag in anybody's TV, and probably boom, pull out your phone with your gamer tag in your phone. Boom, go to your laptop, gamer tag in your laptop. Boom, iPad. All you gotta do is just sign in. Matter of fact, you can be already connected to your stuff where you probably don't even have to sign in. All you gotta do is just turn it on and you hop right on to the next one, and then you can put that down and just grab the other stuff. It don't matter what you're doing, how you want to play. You can be able to do it whenever and however, as long as you want to do it in any way you want to do it. That's what the future gonna be about.
I mean, we already almost there. Like, we got we can put the Xbox app on our phone, so we're supposed to be able to purchase game from that app or whatever. If we can get up there and talk on our phone and stuff, and talk to each other on Xbox Live, what you really thought was happening? You really thought they were just putting that there just for people to play around with? You really didn't see that when they was mentioning this at E3? I don't know where people's heads are at.
I don't think they're gonna go full fledged. Like I said, they came out with a, with a release statement saying that now getting up on consoles. Consoles is they looking to make different consoles. They wanted the gamer to have options. I think, to me, they're getting into, this is where you don't have to buy no hardware to get into the handheld market. And handheld market makes money.
Right.
So say if you already own, what's the hottest game right now that I can't stand? Fucking Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? You can play Fortnite. You can play Fortnite on your phone, but say, you can play Fortnite. That one Fortnite account, that your Xbox account, you ain't got to worry about logging into all these other different services and stuff like that. Say you just want to sit down. Say you at lunchtime, because it's supposed to be working with Bluetooth also. So I like the little adapter they have with your phone. Times I'll be wanting to sit at lunchtime and just go to war. I have access to play games at the job, but what if I just want to sit outside? You know what I'm saying? Sneak and drink a beer real quick or something. And get me a little Halo in. My thing is like you say, it's time to be innovative.
Hey, Bound. Let me one up you on this one, which is one more. Being innovative, think about this here. You like you say, you outside, you drinking a beer or something like that. Boom, I might be playing Halo, like you say, and I ain't to beat it yet, and I'm like, man, I need some help, and I hit you up on Xbox. You get alert on your phone. You pick up your phone, and you be like, okay, I got you. You don't got to get up and go in the house, turn on your game. You can just take your phone, turn to the side, and you are already there.
Yeah, and that's a nice concept right there.
And then you don't have to buy no new hardware. They want you to use your existing hardware. We already paid fucking $1,000 for our phones and shit. Why I gotta go spend some? So to me, is you actually saying Nintendo, let's go. You know, you got this Switch, but I got an Ultimate Switch. We don't have to buy no new software. We got stuff on the go. And I ain't gonna think every game's gonna be streamable because you know, everybody they were stating also they're working right now on 4G, you know, 5G supposed to be coming out soon. And then you know your phone bill gonna go up.
5G come out with next year.
Yeah, so they're working on that infrastructure. They're working on it in-house. The only thing they mentioned the word was beta. You know how I think NVIDIA has some type of streaming service? That's been in beta for like up 10 years. I don't nobody complaining about that. And you streaming games.
You know the funny thing about that you just said, Bone, Sony and everyone else got the same thing. They're saying Microsoft is a little late to the game. And like I said, how you late to the game when everybody else on product that they're using is not even getting off the ground? I'm just saying.
If you don't have to buy no existing hardware, do you got the hardware that you're using? You're using the existing hardware. What's wrong with it? You don't have to buy it. And people know I'm not sitting on the Switch. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Xbox ain't no bitch either. They going up the ante. You know what I'm saying? And everything is, remember back in the day, nobody's gonna pay no $10 for no streaming music and stuff like that. Why you got the Spotify's, the Pandoras, the Google Plays, the Amazon Music? What's that's all streaming. People pay for it because what? You got everything easy. I want to listen to Ice Cube. Ice Cube. If I want to make a Ice Cube radio station, Ice Cube. I want to listen to some Earth, Wind, and Fire because I get Earth when I get with these women. And then I give them that fire.
Yeah. I think
Man, you did not sound like Paul just.
So think about that. People was hating that at the beginning. I don't want to do no stream. But look, don't everybody listen to Pandora, Spotify, all these streaming services? They're not going out and buy no certain. I ain't gonna say everybody, but the majority is not buying CDs no more. Where it comes straight out on iTunes day one,
right.
And just stream it from your phone, your PC, your tablet.
You name it, you streaming it now.
Yeah.
Music CDs still exist?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Look, Phil said very clear that the CD industry makes billions of dollars every year because you have your audiences that like physical and you have your audience that likes digital, and digital keeps growing more and more because more casual people use it because it's convenient. Yes, we have hardcore gamers that also use it. But if you notice when they're talking and, you know, when Phil's talking and the other guy's talking about what they're trying to do, they said clear in the video, your premium console experience will always be on console. It will not detract from it. It will not take away from it. Meaning, we're still going to have the better graphics, the better hardware, and the better quality in the games in the console. This is basically a way of you, the hardcore and the casuals, to take your games with you wherever you want, whether it's on a phone or tablet, with the convenience of just the gamer tag being tied into your, you know, to your account. To your account. It'll be in high quality, but it's not going to be always. It's not going to be in 4K 60 like let's say the next console will be, or in 8K. It's going to be at a high quality, but not like it is at home. That's why they said your premium console experience will always continue to be at home with your consoles. They said it in when they're talking. And people need to take that into account. That's them basically saying to the console owners, don't freak out. We're not trying to say fuck consoles from this point forward, because that's not what they're trying to do.
They go J Long.
That's not what they're trying to do. So what I think is basically what Bone said. I think it's just them figuring out a way to do a handheld type of service, right, from Xbox without having to build new hardware and without you having to go buy games dedicated just for that hardware.
See,
like, you know what I mean? And I think that's exactly what it is. Exactly what Bone said. They're just trying to. Go ahead.
No, hey, go ahead. Let me just finish.
No, that's pretty much what I said. What I was trying to say. I think that what Bone said is true. I think he had a good point. I think it's just a way of Microsoft trying to figure out how to bring handheld experiences or portable experience, I think is the proper way to say it, to Xbox customers, right?
Right.
And to new customers, right, in the future, hopefully.
Right.
With the convenience of not having to buy 2 games or new hardware or dedicated games just for that hardware. And it doesn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be skeptical, especially old school gamers like me that like the old school traditional way with consoles, because even I felt the same. But when I saw the video and I saw what he said, the premium experience was always going to still stay on consoles. I understood what they're trying to say with that. They basically say we're not forgetting about consoles. That's always going to be the number one experience for the console gamers. This is just so we can reach out to other people that may not be as hardcore or that may just be casually play games on their phone and tablets when they're on the go. And I think that's the idea of it, obviously including also us, the hardcore fans and gamers, that we have that option now that we can just rock out. Oh, let me load this up at my, if you're in like your aunt's house in a party or something, or family gathering where you're bored, you don't really want to talk to people, you just put your shit on and you start rocking out. You're gonna be able to use your own controller. It says it shows it right in the commercial or the thing that did. You're gonna be able to use your own Xbox controller, and things like that. So plus again, it's all in testing grounds, it's all new. They're just trying to test the water, see what happens. I don't think it's time for us to just freak out. Oh my God! They're gonna forget about console. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I don't think it's ever gonna happen, to be honest, because there's always gonna be somebody that likes to have consoles and physical medium. Like Phil said, that's why CDs and DVDs and Blu-rays still make billions of dollars every year, and they do. It's a fact. It's true.
Yeah.
So, Jay Long, you ain't here, man. So what's going on with you, Jay Long? Sneaking in here.
What's up? Yeah, what I missed, man?
We're talking about how you feel about the Microsoft streaming new service that people freaking out about.
I find it funny that people are freaking out because before the Xbox One dropped in 2013, I remember reading that Microsoft was streaming Halo 4 on a Windows phone with like 0.5 seconds of lag,
delay.
Like 0.5 milliseconds. Yeah, exactly. It was still low. It was a pretty low amount of delay, but even then they felt, this isn't ready. And, this was 4 years ago. So the fruits of those labors are being utilized now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's going to be their version of PS Now, maybe Game Pass. You could stream Xbox games anywhere with that Game Pass subscription, or maybe, you could stream your digital library anywhere. Maybe I'm thinking like maybe for even hotels, like they have the streaming shit at the hotel, like installed inside the TV, and you can just hook up your account and just pick up your games from whatever.
Right.
It could be utilized for a lot of good things, man.
Yeah, I think it could be very good.
It's a good option. It's called the option. Me, I don't really. I've streamed before. I've streamed PS Now. It actually worked well for me. Those results are different for certain people, but for me it worked well. I'm sure Microsoft's will be even better. And I'm gonna still be a console dude, obviously, but it's a good option. And I don't understand why people are flipping out over something that won't affect them. You don't have stake in the console, so chill out.
All right.
It's just what you said. People just freaking out on something that really don't even have a theory about what they're gonna have. I mean, they just want to bicker about something, and they might never even get the streaming service, but they always got to bicker about something. So
yeah,
Just like you said, just stop bickering and just go on with life, and that's it.
Or just wait it out. Like, has it even like been fully? Have their plans really even fully been, announced?
No, they talking about they might do a beta in 2019. It's not set in stone. It's gonna be how many people that's gonna be part of that beta. To me, it's they saying beta. They haven't said they're gonna try to release. They might not release that service for another 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's not something just like Nvidia Shield. Their streaming service been for the last few years. They have some type of streaming service also too, but they've been in beta for the last up to like I think 2 years. So I see I see people running to the pony shed or whatever. They losing their mind. It's like, no, they're not giving up on consoles.
Of course.
I mean, even that is a option. Like, I think there's a lot. You know what? I always say this, man. I'm gonna say this shit again, man. People are stupid. Individuals are smart. I'm sorry. That's a fact. Because these people who running out here going crazy over something that they just said, not knowing what's going to happen. When they said that, they're not getting out of the console business, and, there's just another option of playing your games. I don't know what's wrong with you. I think something really wrong with people, man. Like they about to get on a cliff and jump off. Like, bro, cool out. It's good, bro. And even if they do bring it out, you don't have to buy it. I don't
exactly. I don't know if you guys know this, but Ubisoft, I got an email. I signed up for the thing to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey in their streaming service. So even multi-plat companies, they're looking into streaming their games instead of you buying it.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing it with Google. I think that's another reason why Microsoft announced this.
Right.
Because they want to stay competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want to stay competitive. Google got money. Let's say that shit takes off and does well for them. Then,
they don't want to be late to the party.
Oh, hell no. Microsoft never has been.
Well, it's like some games need to me. It's like some games need some subscription. Like Madden and 2K to me need to be subscription based. Instead of giving you $60 a damn year because you ain't doing nothing but getting a fresh coat of paint. You either get the offensive defense. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather give your ass $30 a year that you guarantee get out of me. That's what I'd rather do. Thing about the subscriptions is not bad if you're getting the bang for your buck. Remember, Netflix wasn't supposed to be shit. Remember, people cried over.
They could always upgrade the graphics too through updates. You know what I mean?
I said that too. Yeah. And then people sit there, remember HBO Go gonna be. People was crying. I can't get HBO Go because I don't subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And they kept on complaining. So HBO said, "I'm gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna hit you over the head with. I need $20 a month."
Oh yeah.
So if you want to watch HBO Go, but it's all streaming. Netflix wasn't supposed to be a success, and look at it. Look at where it is.
Yeah.
Microsoft ain't done. I think they look at the books. They look at the analytics. They see what can they work, what cannot work. Let's spend money on this, spend money on that. But at E3, that's why I get mad. They still came on the stage and said it.
E3.
That same thing that they said now. They already said it.
Was you listening? Was they watching? That's why we want. I was at work. Like, do you see, mother? I was like, shut up. I gotta go. Let me go do something, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all complaining about it, and people that's complaining about it, I don't know why you complain about it because you better even play no games.
You know what? That's why I come up when I start to wonder sometimes that people are complaining. Are they really Xbox fans or are they just PlayStation fans? I start to wonder sometimes, man. I see people complain about something for nothing.
Well, don't even play it.
And it be stuff the Xbox players don't even really ain't even tripping about.
Yeah.
Xbox player might look features that we might like, but you hear a lot of people complaining about it, and you're like, I don't see no problem with it. And all of a sudden they take it away because they listen to a crowd of people complaining about stuff that extra Xbox gamers ain't complaining about.
That's not good though, man. I mean, sometimes I'll be wondering, like, man, I hope that's not so, because that's bad. If your company going off of just not doing something because another group of people are complaining, that's not even your fan base. So that means like we're losing out on something because someone else is complaining.
Right.
Like they did with Connect, like they did with Connect, like they did with Snap.
Right.
Yep.
Just to name a few.
a person complaining, you can always hear them over a person that ain't saying that ain't complaining about something because he ain't complaining, he ain't saying nothing. So that's probably why they hearing nothing but people complain about stuff that we probably think is cool because if it's cool, you ain't tripping, you good until they take it away.
I just think it's being blown out of proportion. It's something we don't really know what the whole vision is yet. Just like they did with DRM, and then look afterwards. That's basically how 90% of the things is right now. DRM, but DRM started on PS3, so it doesn't matter.
Man, it's DRM in your food. Shit, these days. Shit, man, DRM every goddamn where.
DRM in your food, huh?
Shit, motherfucker. Shit. Motherfuckers know what you eat. What you think? How many calories this? I don't want to know about that. I go to fast food place to know about no calories.
I just want to eat. That's it.
Yeah. So, like I say, man, this, it was just, I was sitting there like, whoa, today, like, okay, thank God I ain't at home because I would have ripped some new assholes, no homo, but I would have ripped some. You know what I'm saying?
It just gets annoying, Bone, seeing the same suspects always doing the same old donkey dick dance every time, over and over again. Just for attention, just to try to say Microsoft sucks when they didn't even know what the end result is. It's some beta, like you said. It's just what they've been talking about this all the way far back as the release. Like J Long said, they did say it. They even showed a video where the shit was playing Halo. He's absolutely right.
They show it in the clip now. They was playing Halo on a tablet.
Yeah, unfortunately, they were playing Forza Horizon. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
The girl on the window
without a controller,
on the phone, on the controller, and without.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And like I said, say if they sell you a little thing that can hook up your controller, and then you got your phone. I love that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
that concept. I know it's already concepts that are out there like that, but I would love that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was mine.
I would love to do that. Because it's sometimes I be bored, especially this other job I pick up. I be bored. I can
I'd rather play it on a controller than a fucking touchscreen shit that barely works right. Shit.
All the thing I gotta do is just sell a little piece that hook your phone up to the controller. We can hold
and it holds the phone up. That's what it does. It holds the phone up.
Yeah. I saw that.
Or you know, saying because they was talking about latency and all that. They saying they were trying to fix that. I bring my laptop up and shoot this Bluetooth. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting at my desk. But sometimes I be having a lot of downtime. I mean, like, fuck
I don't think Microsoft's gonna release it unless it's almost latency free and work perfect. They're not gonna do that.
It's not gonna be every game. I don't think it's. Halo is their own intellectual property. It probably would, but if you go try to put a Far Cry on there, it might don't work right because it's up to that developer. So some games gonna work, some games won't work. I wouldn't mind playing like Halo Wars 2, and I'm sitting in my office.
Right.
And I sit in my office, and I got a keyboard and a mouse, and I ain't got to do nothing but stream because I got T5 at the job.
Yeah.
Super fast. I can sit there. I ain't really give a damn about no latency. Boom, boom, boom. So I can sit there like boom, 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 boom. Just have me, good time. Sometimes it's what about if say he bought or everybody say if it's a party game. And you might be somewhere and you just let me get into this shit. I wish they bring back 1 versus 100. That'd be the perfect game to do it with.
That shit was dope.
Hold on. Is it because of your name?
No, 1 versus 100. I played that shit every week.
That shit was nice, dog. It was fun.
That shit was fun.
But I heard it wasn't. The sponsorship was fuck that. Microsoft, man, lose some money. Phil, come talk to me. My number is 228. 100 don't hate.
100 don't hate. Yeah, but like I said, they also probably a lot of people didn't even mention that, but they said it in the video that the premium console experience will still continue on a console. The premium console experience, meaning the best of the best. You know what I mean? So it's not like they're saying fuck consoles, which is how they're making it, how people are trying to make it sound like. Oh, they're getting out of the industry. They're getting out of the console world. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? And I'll just say this to the people who if you're not an Xbox fan, why do you care?
Why do you care? Yeah, that's another good point. Yeah.
Well,
I don't
we had
understand that.
I saw a conversation earlier. Somebody asked somebody that shit. Shout out to Delata. She asked a certain individual. Shout out to Delata HD. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
GRG.
her. That's
She
right.
asked the dude. I ain't gonna say his name because he ignorant. Why in blue hell do you care? Why you sit there and bash the other console and you don't care about it? That don't make no damn sense.
No, it don't.
Why are you bashing it like that? Like on the constant, like everything, you don't say nothing good. We at least say something good about Sony and Nintendo. We at least say a little bit. I at least give them at least 25% of my life sometimes.
Yeah, we just tell it like it is. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad.
Well, hey, Babone, you give him 25%. I don't give him 0. I give
A lot of
him 0.
times, though, to be honest, a lot of times we don't say it's bad. We're just saying that it's overrated, and people give it too much credit, and they don't call out bullshit, which is true.
That's true.
No, I'm not keyboard warring and stuff like that. And she called the guy out like, why do you just want to bash someone and you don't like it? If you don't like it, why do you care? I don't. You see me bashing Persona 5 or Persona all the time? No, because I don't want to play that shit. I don't even care for it.
Exactly. You like that donkey dick? That's you. That's your problem.
But I will also. And then I will also call out that.
Persona got a good story though.
Yeah, y'all keep on saying y'all want these Japanese games. Y'all motherfuckers better go out and go buy them. That's all I'm saying. You say you won't.
I agree.
Don't go up with the next man. Go buy them.
I made a mistake, man. I made the mistake of buying Nier Automata day one and buying Valkyria Revolution. Well, Valkyria was gonna be trash from the jump, but these dudes really hyped up Nier Automata like that was gonna be some shit. That game was low key garbage. I'm gonna just say it right now. It was garbage. Nier Automata, in my opinion.
Wow. Well, at least you're being honest.
You agree too, Hila?
Yeah, I think it's just so.
Yeah,
man.
Nier looked kind of cool to me, but I was like, that price tag? Hell no, not for me. I can wait. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably own more Japanese games than half these motherfuckers that's asking for, half these motherfuckers that's sitting there talking about PlayStation got all these I probably own more Japanese games than you do on Xbox.
Only a handful of those are even good.
You know what though, man? Let's think about it though. Let's really be honest. If Sony didn't have all these Japanese games on their console like that, and they just have a sprinkle dust, less than a sprinkle dust, I don't even think they will be talking about this shit. Let's just say the shooters reversed.
Dude,
Microsoft the one with all the Japanese games and Sony not. They was like, man, nobody care about no Japanese game. I think these Sony dudes is funny, man. They're real funny and weird, man.
One of the biggest reasons why Japanese games, right, had a big resurgence, especially the smaller ones, this generation, was because they didn't have no big AAA titles. That was what was holding Sony down. You know what I'm saying? Over there and their side. They had very, very few big AAAs. And so they started getting all these other stuff. A lot of that stuff, to be honest, was on the Xbox 360 years ago. Like the Renaissance of Fate. They're getting a brand new remaster, right? Mm-hmm. That game was on 360. It was. I don't know if it was exclusive, but I know it was on 360. And it could easily come back compatible, but it's not. Instead, the new remaster is coming only to PlayStation. You know what I mean? Right. So they're playing it safe, trying to bring it out to the PS4. Oh, because it sells more than Xbox in Japan. But like I said, you can still bring it out digital. There's no excuse. It's region free, and you don't have to spend no money for shipping it over, for warehouse fee, for storage, for shelf space, for boxes, for marketing, art, nothing. It's just digital store. Here you go.
But he answer me this question.
Go stop.
What are we the most? North America buy the most fucking consumer electronics. We buy all these video games and shit. Why would you don't want no money? To me, is this racism? Why you got something against us?
Yeah, it's true. We do buy them all.
We buy the most shit.
Well, look, everybody here knows It's like I said already. Namco, Square Enix, and Capcom have been playing fair with Xbox. Tekken did well on Xbox. Monster World did well on Xbox. Resident Evil 7 did well on Xbox. Final Fantasy 15 did well on Xbox. Dragon Ball Fighter did well on Xbox. If you treat the consumer right, you're gonna get success. So why is it working for Capcom? Why is it work? You know Capcom. You know for sure that Devil May Cry 5 is gonna sell on Xbox. The same way you know damn well that Resident Evil.
That's a real Japanese game.
Exactly. And Resident Evil Remastered 2, you know it's gonna sell well on Xbox. Yeah. Okay. So if they're having success, what's the excuse of Atlas not bringing Dragon's Crown, or Sega not bringing over Yakuza, or Atlas not bringing Persona 5? What's the excuse? If those games are nowhere near on the level of a Final Fantasy 15, as far as quality and production, I would love to know. What's the excuse?
No, and then check this out. Look at now. I got problems with Square Enix and shit now. I got a little and I'm glad to know. I'm glad she came out and said it. They bringing out what do you call that shit? Kingdom Hearts. All of them. All of them went for $40. Why they ain't on Xbox? We ain't get to play.
I thought you were saying he was.
That should be on Switch.
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
That should be on Switch too.
Why we can't play it? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to play. So you selling them another remastered over a remastered over. You got 1.5 to 2.5 to triple O, double OP, all type of shit.
You know what?
Because some of those games were DS games, man. Some of those Kingdom Hearts games were DS only, so they should be. They shouldn't even be on PlayStation if you go by the PlayStation logic.
By that logic,
yep. Yeah, I mean they got Disney, American company like characters on it. I don't. That right there is happening. I'm like, what the hell? Like, are you?
Spider-Man is an American product, and look, only the PlayStation console had it. You know what I mean?
I some things I just don't get. Like, wow.
But she was saying like that would be a real cost. She said, I believe Xbox people will go buy it to catch up.
For sure they will, especially with Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out.
And it's $40.
It only makes sense, Bone. Yeah. It has every game.
He said every game. And she said PC also. Like when I mean, is you bring in the next one out on all the platforms? Why? But you know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, oh, maybe digital rights or something. Man, money talk, bullshit walk.
That's
Give
right.
the motherfuckers more of a cut off the $40. You're gonna win regardless.
Damn right.
You're gonna take our lousy 19 million Xboxes that's out there. They keep on putting the number go down every week.
We're at 10 million this week. This week is 10 million.
As he about to say, make that thing digital. That's all. Make it digital. Let's see what happens.
Like I say, I'll buy it. I'll buy it because, like I said, something like, man, when I saw Kingdom Hearts at the Xbox, then I said, okay, I'm getting that shit.
That's right. But it'd be nice to have all of them because they're all.
Yeah.
You know what? First, I was wondering, well, maybe they trying to see how many people buy the new one. So if a bunch of people buy the new one, do they think people gonna go back and buy the old one? And say, all right, now we're gonna release the previous game.
Flip, I love that. I love that you said that because it makes a lot of sense. But here's the problem: if you didn't play none of the other ones, this new one is not gonna make sense to you because it's a continuing story.
I mean, that's depends on how you write it, though. They probably write it in a way where it comes at the beginning and be its own.
No, I think it's a straight sequel to the other first 1 and 2.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But you can make a sequel, but you can keep it contained where you won't lose a person. He'll
yeah, but I don't know. I don't think they did that.
No, they claim that they're gonna explain. No, they said before you play it. No, they said before you play it, if you they're gonna explain what's going on. It's gonna be something.
That's what it says.
Yeah, that's what
like
they were saying.
Like a backstory.
Yeah, backstory.
If you never played The Witcher 1 and 2, you still can play The Witcher 3 and continue the story like you never fell off.
To be honest, I only played 1 and 2. I'm going in with just that because like the Kingdom Hearts timeline, it's ridiculous.
It's
titles,
confusing. I heard. Yeah.
The games are like Kingdom Hearts 365 dash. Like the names are ridiculous. So like And a lot of them are handheld games that aren't really to the best quality.
Yeah, so the handheld ones are supposed to be Ark, right, Jay?
Yeah, those count. Yeah.
There
Those really
aren't.
do
That's
count.
what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Man, they could have did some.
Apparently you have to play them, but
They could have did some type of bundle with that shit with the Xbox with the old man. I don't know what's going on, man. They
well,
could
they're
have come
bringing
up
the
with
Final
better reasoning.
Fantasy, so they
Yeah,
could
they
bring
are
those.
bringing. I mean, you're probably right though, Flip. Maybe they're waiting to see if they if 3 does well. If it does well, then they will bring that bundle pack. I don't see no reason why they shouldn't. It has all 9 games for like $40, like 100 said.
Right.
The Kingdom Hearts bundle collection.
You know, you throw that digital copy right in with that Xbox.
That's right.
Oh yes, whatever it is. I mean, bang, bang, bang. I'm saying like
bang,
they're
bang,
gonna
bang.
make their money.
I
They're
don't
gonna make their money.
I don't think neither consoles has a marketing deal, because you forgot Kingdom Hearts was on Xbox, but it was also on PlayStation too. So I think they're trying to be neutral.
I was just saying with the like if they had a bundle deal with the old ones or something like that, or say they wanted to give it the 1X treatment or something like that. That's what I was just saying. But you know,
well, it seemed like Square Enix don't play fair with this. See, that's what Phil need to get his ass out of Japan and go fly his ass over to Square Enix, and so me and him can go have a talk. Cause y'all know I'm the, you know what I'm saying, the VP of 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 Microsoft. That AKA I'm the janitor.
You know what? Do like the
It's
mob.
another way for saying I'm the janitor of Microsoft.
No, hey, Eba, just sit them down like the mobster now. This is how this deal gonna work. Have his 2 goons on the side of him. This is how we're gonna do this deal.
This is how we're gonna do this. And guess what? If it's not gonna get done, somebody gonna go missing.
Somebody gonna go swim with the fishes.
Missing. They gonna go missing. Right? Somebody close to you. Close to you.
So how we want to play this? Oh man.
Gotta go mafia style up in this piece. Fuck that. But get some results. Sometimes you gotta get nasty to get some results. Yeah.
So y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
So y'all talked about Phil in Japan?
Nah, I ain't talking about Phil in
Japan.
Nope. Yeah, man. So this pretty much just goes off what we were talking about. You know, hopefully he talks to them about the Kingdom Hearts collection, because I heard that they said that they just haven't talked to Xbox.
Yes, that's true. That's
so
true.
Like, you know, he probably read that and say, "Yo, let's see if we can cook something up." And man, that would be dope. I'd buy it just to support. I don't have time to play them all, obviously, but you know, just to have them. And, you know, play them.
You can always go go to them whenever you do have time, so it doesn't really matter. It's a win-win for you, no matter what.
And hopefully we get a Persona 5, because I think that's probably the best Japanese game on PS4. And Yakuza, specifically the remasters, because Yakuza 6 is trash. But yeah. Oh, and Fist of the North Star, right?
Fist of the North Star is pretty dope. I'm sorry, I can't lie.
But yeah, like stuff like Berserk, we don't need. I'm not really interested in Nioh. They could take back Nier Automata.
I think Nioh might make his way, because I think 2 is coming, and I think Nioh 1 is going to come with 2 when it releases.
Yeah, because they never said 2 was exclusive.
Yeah, they didn't say it was going to be exclusive at all.
And the box for Nioh 1 doesn't say only on PlayStation, even though Sony published it. So Sony published it and didn't put only on PlayStation. What does that say?
It probably was a Time Publishing. It was probably one of those type deals. So
I think it's just a situation where it takes longer to port to another system, and they just bring it on PlayStation first, and Sony just kind of run with it more than anything. They might be working on the Xbox version of it, but probably got a small team, or it could be a bunch of different things. Could be.
Well, Cup, you know how many fucking games, like the bullshit ass trash games that are on PlayStation, have physical copies? That's because that's another type of exclusivity that you can have. My son was telling me about it. You know, where it's called distribution rights. I think it is something like that. Where you can have a copy of the game physical, but you can't have it. You can't have it. And the other company can't have it. Like it could be physical for PlayStation, but not for Xbox. You know, a lot of those games like that are like shit, like the garbage shit. Like even Ghost Simulator, even that shit got a physical copy on PS4. It's retarded. So, you know, that's why I said that with the Japanese games with Xbox, since it doesn't do well in Japan, but to make the other people everywhere else, whether it's in the UK or in the Americas over here, to keep them happy, just do it digitally. Because digitally, they don't lose anything, man. It's a win-win for them.
Right.
I can see that. I can see that because who to say that a lot of American would like them type of games? What if they is right? American like, oh no, I don't want to play that. You're right. So if you can do it digital and get away with it, I mean, use that back door. Then
The Automata did well digital. That shit was in the top. Like, you know how they said the best sellers for like
right.
2 months on Xbox. You saw it every day. The top 5 best sellers. It was still up there. So I know it was doing well. So I mean, think about it. And if it does well, they still can bring it physical, because that's another thing. A lot of games, if you ever notice, when they come out digitally first, then they come out physical when they do well, so that the people that like things physical can also have a copy of it physical. You know what I mean? So it's not like they don't have the option that if it does well, then they can't bring it out physical later on. They have that option as well. That's what I said. It's all BS. It's all,
Well, if people want it more, people gotta want that thing, like that.
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah, then by it being physical, let's say if a game they do it on the digital at first, and then it does well, not only just being able to have the physical copy inside of stores, will be able to show like kids, because if it's did well, that means they'd have heard of this game, or because they friend have played this game or whatever like that. So now when they're in the store with their parents, and parents be like, can I get this game? Because they know because of that, and they don't, they young, and the parents don't buy them all, digital stuff, whatever like that. A casual family, crazy what I'm trying to paint. So a casual family, they get it for their son because their son.
Well, you know what they do now, Chuck. You know what they do now, Cub, too. I don't know if you guys seen it. A lot of games that are, they also sell like the cards that say, let's say Forza digital, and they have a digital card with the price of the game, and it works for that game specifically. Like they show that it is.
Yeah, that's
and
why
you can buy it like at Walgreens and shit. You know what I mean?
I do that on Black Friday. That's the little tip I want to give everybody. I don't run to the store on Black Friday to go get the game for like $20 at a get one free. I don't think you got to do it. Just go in the store. While everybody they stack all the physical copies, you go over to the little stack of cards, because they always have a big stupid stack of cards sitting there. While they fighting for the last copy, you just sit there and grab a card, walk to the dock, and bam, there you go. I mean, if you listen to this podcast, you already know about digital games, so the story kind of right.
I can see that. I think you already get, like you just said, you already buy digital, it don't work.
It doesn't matter, right? Right. As long as you got that digital license and you remember your gamer tag and the information, like your obviously your password or whatever, you'll always get the access to the game as long as you remember your information. Now you lose it, that's different, and you ask the fuck out because they can't help you there.
All right. Anything else anybody want to talk about before we get out of here?
I just want to say that February, March, January next year is gonna be crazy.
Oh hell yeah!
That's like, to me, that's like the best period for any game.
And for
the entire generation.
Yeah. With those games, there's a lot of fucking games. Well, I will say this: y'all better support that Sekiro from From Software, because it's not like Dark Souls. Right? It's actually an action game like Ninja Gaiden. That's what they're saying, so we need to go support that shit.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
That game looks dope, too. It looks real good.
It does. Other games look dope. It's just, how they play,
Yeah, the way they play is like, it's a turnoff. It's not for everyone.
I hate stamina. I hate stamina in games. When they added stamina in wrestling games, that's when I stopped playing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that shit is garbage.
And then they added stamina in Zelda. Man, that bothered me too.
That shit, it takes the fun factor away.
Yeah, man. It's a game, bro. It's like, why are you making it so realistic? That's like making you breathe and blink in a game.
Right. You have to, like they did in fucking Alone in the Dark. You have to blink. You seriously had to blink in that motherfucker. I was like,
that's
damn. Hey, wildin'. Next time they're gonna make you take your shit out and have to wash it. Disgusting.
Hey, somebody got a bunch of those games. They got the VR. You got the Job Simulator, where you can get off work and put the VR head on and pretend like you're at work. Now they got the game that's the vacation game.
Triple Cup. He's going in.
Yeah, hey, they got the vacation game after that, Well, not just you can come home from work, you can put on your cap, and now you can go to a vacation in the VR system. And your vacation, they got things that you got to do, and it's actually like work you got to do on vacation. You got to pay attention to that, do this, that side. I'm like, man, that sounds like, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is on Father's Day, where, you know what I'm saying, it's your day, but at the same time, you got to be the one out there cooking. Yeah, it's like one of those type of games.
They're doing like Mr. 100.
Hold on. Hey, fellas, what about that game when they caught the? I didn't even say that. When they caught the bull hump in the air.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, on PlayStation VR, Joe, and he was humping the air.
That's crazy.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yo, why? He got mad because he got caught. I'm done. Hey, man, I already got that there for that one.
Yeah, but shoot, we're going to get out of here, man. We're going to get our shout outs, man. Let's go. J Long, tell everybody, man, they can go find, you know what I'm saying, find you at, if they ain't the feds.
YouTube, Twitter, JLong908. That's where I'm mostly at. Mostly Twitter. And the Direct Act Show. Intro Media. Right. Shout out. Peace.
So, Geritol Tuckmaster, you took your Ovaltine today. Everybody, where they can find you at? You probably over there watching the game. See, Tuck is a real sports fan. See, Tuck, you took the jet. See, Tuck didn't take his Geritol and his vitamin A, B, C, E, F, D. So, let's go. So let's go with you, Chuck.
Yeah, man. You can find me on what today is, Monday.
Yeah.
So you guys find me. Huh? No, today Monday. I had to work today. Yeah,
today Monday.
It's my Monday. I don't know what day, because y'all in different.
It's Monday. All
right, well, look, boom. You can catch me on the Vibration Podcast this Wednesday. That's 2 days from now. Man, we're gonna do if y'all not too much knowing about like Captain Marvel versus Captain Marvel, we kind of have a little debate about that. We got shows where we kind of like break things down, and if y'all want to hear about that, and we bring a little bit of game inside of there. So it's gonna be up this Wednesday. Then we got a little stuff coming back, so y'all got to check it out. It's gonna be epic this Wednesday right here. And on Friday, you can catch me GRG cutting up with everybody. Keeping myself moderated.
I was like, keeping yourself moderated. All right. So then, Flip, tell them where they can find you at.
Hey man, like good brother just said, you can find me here, you can find me there, you can find me almost everywhere. Now, but Xbox Live, Twitter, Vibration Podcast, and Direct Act.
All right. Go on and tell them about where they can find you at. He ain't too hard to find. Already shooting bullets at his ass now.
Everywhere where you see people going crazy, that's where you can find me, especially the ponies. So I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, Hebot, obviously, capital H, capital B, lowercase everything else, and space between the E and the B. You can find me also on Intro Media, the Infinite Rooms of DX Mansion, and on the Micropod of X podcast with brothers over there in the UK.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all can find me everywhere, man. I be everywhere. I be over here cloak and daggering. I'm like the NSA, the CIA, the NCAA, and all the rest of them, all the acronyms. I'm in MI6 when I go across the pond. But y'all go check out GRG from last Friday night. Go check out the Last Vibration podcast. That was last Wednesday. Y'all go check out Grown Women Gaming. That was last Saturday night.
Yes,
with
sir.
Them sensational young ladies over there doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Me be popping in every now and then. I have a schedule this week, but I don't have one because it's gonna get interrupted. Something tell me it's gonna get interrupted. I might have to go back to the office. I wasn't supposed to go back to the office until Friday, but something tell me I'm going there on Wednesday, so man, I go back into the office. But I might put some I might go on a little, give y'all something to model. You know what I'm saying? After I do the line and stuff, because brother be working, getting that money. What's up with your LG? Go check out my man LG, the world of LG. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
my
man
be doing.
Okay,
what's up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go. No, yeah, so go check out my man LG Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He keep on kicking my ass in KI and shit. I'm gonna learn how to whoop his ass one day. He play games, he does music. If you guys need something, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you where he work at, but he has a show that he talks about the chronicles of where he works at. So y'all go check that shit out and go on, Chuck.
Oh yeah. My last thing I had wanted to say was GRG was on my channel. I had hosted the last episode. Y'all got to see it when I say epic. So if y'all want to know if it went totally left or totally right, y'all got to totally watch it to totally see. Man, let's get up out of this thing, man. I'm
all right, man.
For the day.
So go check it out, man. Check everybody out. Y'all go follow everybody if y'all want. We ain't gonna beg you to hit no like button. I don't give a fuck if you hit the dislike button. I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? That's how I am. So this is, you know what I'm saying, the DirectX show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The gamers of, you know what I'm saying, we some knights of the like old Republic type of shit. Some Jedis and shit like that. But let's get out of here. I'm finna go make me something to eat. About to get on Xbox Live. Let's go.